Okay, I want to give my testimony about how I think I truly had an encounter with God before. And I've always heard like stories and seen videos of people talk about having an encounter with God. And I'm not gonna say I don't believe it, but it's like, okay, I hear it, but I've never had one. So it's just like, But there was this time that every time I talk about it, my eyes start to water. Okay, so bear with me. I'm gonna try to make it as visual as possible. So bear with me when I try to give details, and I'm trying to put images in your head. Okay, so I want to start this off by saying I do not condone drug usage, and mental health is a very important thing. Okay, so I remember being at a pretty dark place, and curiosity was getting the best of me. I wanted to try shrooms for the first time. And I was always told that if you're not in a right headspace, do not do it. But, I'm at a certain age where I'm aware of the choices that I make, right? So now, growing up, I've always felt like an outsider. And humor is my way of coping with things. Making other people smile is joy to me because, it's pretty hard for me to find joy in a lot of things, right? I can pretty much explain myself as the class clown, right? But also a popular loner because nobody really got me for me. They really just knew me because I was funny, right? I remember being at my grandma's house and I spent a lot of time on the porch. And I think it was still daytime when I first took them. I don't remember how much they were, but I remember taking a little bit, right? So now a couple hours go by. I don't really feel anything, but maybe like 3 hours go by. That third hour hits. Now I'm starting to feel like a little something. So now I go to lay down on the patio. I want everybody to close their eyes and try to visualize this. It's very faded, but you see a classroom, and right in the center, in the back, you see a boy sitting down all by himself, and underneath him there's a red X. And just to explain the red X, when I seen it, I had like a flashback, and I remember when I was younger. I don't remember what grade it was in, but I was young, and I would always move around a lot and get up out of my seat because I have ADHD, and I guess the teacher didn't like that. I moved around a lot, so they put a red X underneath me, and they told me I was not allowed to move from that spot. So I had to sit there. So now that you know that, picture a boy sitting down on that, and he's got like a green aura around him, maybe flies too. And I wasn't a smelly kid, by the way, but that's just how I felt. That I guess this is this picture that I'm seeing. This is how I felt. And in the back, in the distance, oh my gosh, I touched the phone. In the back, in the distance, there's this dark entity that's like walking slowly towards me, but he's stationary though. But he's not moving towards me, but he's constantly moving in a forward motion, right? So now that I see this, it's still faded, like you can't really see it. So like there's like a bunch of light because it's still daytime, and I'm just looking up so I can see it, but like not really. And it doesn't go away. No matter how many times I open and close my eyes, I can still see it. But now as time goes on, and I'm still just laying there thinking about a lot of negative things. As I'm laying there, it becomes a lot more visual, and I'm doing this the whole time. Like, am I tripping? Am I like really seeing this? This is what I'm probably what I'm thinking. This is why I kept opening and closing my eyes, because I remember doing that a lot. And now I'm at the point where this is like starting to like creep me out, because I'm like, okay, why am I seeing this classroom? And what is this thing that's moving towards me? And as it's like getting bolder, where I can see it more clearly. So like, you know how you're on like two sides of like a room, and one side you can see, one room, and the other side you can see the other room. That's basically what it was like when I was opening and closing my eyes. If you can visualize that, if you can. My bad, bro. I'm trying here. Okay. As you visualize that, I remember crying, I think. Yeah, I remember having tears go down my eyes, and I was trying to move too, because I'm laying down and I can't get up, and I'm like, get up, and I couldn't move. I'm laying there, get up, and I remember at this moment I started praying. I don't remember exactly what I said, but it was probably along the lines of like, God, if it doesn't come from you, and if it's not meant for me, remove it, take it from me. And I don't know, at that moment, like, everything was, things started to change. Like, it didn't happen right away, but I could feel like a pressure release from me, right? So now I can move. I'm getting my wits back together. I'm like, okay, I can move. And now as I'm opening and closing my eyes, the visual is starting to close out a bit. Like it's slowly going away, so I can still see it, but the entity is moving away. And I don't remember if I said before, but that entity was also like slowly coming towards me. The more my thoughts were compiling against myself, right? He started to remove himself from me after I said that prayer, and then yeah, I never touched shrooms again since then. But I will say one thing. Coming from like growing up in a household that didn't really believe in mental health, mental health is a very important thing, as I come to realize when you get older. If your mental health is not okay, things are gonna be hard for you. So I truly believe if we do not give up in this journey that we are in, if we don't give in to the enemy's lies, we will persevere and we will come out greater people in the end. And I know we can all do it, because if I can do it, you can do it. That's my testimony. Thank you for listening.